So now I'm at Huokum village of Tai Ping. So the original place for Hou Kui tea or monkey king is from Huokum, means monkey dip. This is actually a newly built village. It's still about, I was told, about an hour walk away from the actual monkey dip. There's a car you can hire, but they ask for a ridiculous price. I'm just gonna walk. And it's a highly developed village. It's actually very similar to the Longjing village that we saw in Hangzhou, because Hou Kui tea has been selling really well, and then they're basically building this village. It's almost like a tourist site. There's, I don't know if you can see, they even have little bridges and then little towers that's built for tourism. And then this road is the only road that you can go up. So the village, so even it's so high up here, it's still quite a developed village. And over here, but I don't know, you know, I said it many times, at the same time, while I'm very happy for all the villagers to see their tea selling really well, that, you know, they're becoming wealthy and have a better life, at the same time, I really don't like so many vehicles right by the tea tree. You know, it's kind of almost contradicting or defeats the very reason why those teas are so good, because they were in hard to get to places, the environment's the best, and now they're building parking lots, and then it's, you know, all those exhaust from the cars, and I just really don't like that. Now this is a really old tree, so this is their king tea tree. Chinese tradition, we always like to tie something red or something for luck. So this is it. So we're here at the Shenming for Hou Kui. This is the second hardest to reach mountain after Guapian, the Qi mountain. It's just really steep, and it's been raining, so that doesn't help either. I'm really not looking forward to fall on muddy ground. I've already crossed many creeks. You can see a lot of them are wearing rain boots. So you can't pick the leaves that are too small. Remember, Hou Kui is the largest green tea. So, for example, these ones over there, those are too young to be picked. So what's left over here. Now it's actually raining, so everyone has put on the rain jacket and continue working. Because how tedious Hou Kui making is, so the tea picking time is actually really short. We started before 6, and then we're gonna finish around 9, and then go back and making the tea. Remember, you have to hand press every single one. And I just want to show you how pretty it is. It's stunning. It's like a painting. Over here, it's actually a cloud sea. It was a lot on our way here, and usually it'll go away once it started raining. But actually, it's getting stronger, and it's floating this way too. At one point, we couldn't even see the mountain. It was so foggy. This is what Chinese would call a cloud sea. Now, can you see why and how we paint the scenery like this? It's so pretty. Slope-wise, I think this one might be even more steep than Guapian, where Guapian is, but because it has a flat edge, so it's not as difficult to go on. It's really steep. 看一下，拍一下怎么踩的。 来拍一下。Over here, they're hand picking the tea before it gets stir fried, which I think is a good practice. It doesn't really matter at the end, but it does help to make the tea get the heat more evenly, and also it saves more labor as well. Imagine with all the waste that you pick out, if you actually have to stir fry them, that's extra effort, right? Let's talk about efficiency. Let me see if I can get it good. So this will be a standard pick for Hou Kui. It's actually it'll be when the bud just sort of opened up, and then with another one that's kind of opened up, and then two very tender leaves. It's about the overall tenderness matters. It doesn't. The shape and everything matters, but it's overall tenderness that matters the most. So it's for all teas. But most of the tea, because they grow kind of in the same pattern, so you always get about that. But sometimes it's different, which doesn't really matter that much. So right now I'm at the Keng of Tai Ping. This is where Hou Kui, the Monkey King, is produced. Hou Kui is another very interesting green tea. So green tea, the real process seems very simple. It's basically either stir fry it dry or bake it dry or steam it dry. But the Hou Kui is very interesting because it is the largest green tea in the world, and all the real Hou Kui are hand pressed, and this is what I mean. So the first step is always stir frying. So they're stir frying using a machine here because they want to maintain the actual long shape of the tea, so they can't use the tumble kind of machine that we saw before. So they use this one. So they just flip the tea. 这个要炒多长时间？1分钟。So they just stir fry the tea for a minute. 这多少的温度耶？温度具体我也弄不清楚，温度我弄不清楚，反正要看会儿。要看会儿。It's interesting. He doesn't even know the temperature of the wok, but he said he can tell. One of the reasons Hou Kui is so expensive is because other than the very limited production, this is again another island tea. So the storage and quantity is very limited, but also because it's very labor-intensive process. That's also what gives Hou Kui the very unique and beautiful shape. This is one of those teas, let's say when Obama visits the head of state of China, he'll take a batch as a gift to take home. This is top quality Chinese tea is often given as a national gift to government officials from other countries. So it's very similar to in the old concept, in the old times when we say a tea is a tribute tea, that means it's very, it's hailed as the highest quality of Chinese tea, and it's a very big thing. So nowadays, if it's chosen as a national gift kind of tea, it's a very big thing. So now the batch is ready. This is also what gives the Hou Kui the cloth mark. Even though nowadays, even with machine, they try to keep making it. They also have some machine cloth mark on it. But still, the tightness or looseness of the tea, you can still tell whether it's machine pressed or the hand pressed. Hand pressed usually it's skinnier at the stem, and it's bigger at the leaf. It's uglier, actually. It's not as pretty, basically. It's very much like printing. now you have to loosen the tea. So when you make it more even, the heat can go through much better. I mean, everyone's love. So for any tea baking, the latest batch goes on to the lowest level for the highest fire, and then they will just rotate, keep rotating on top. It takes about 20 minutes to finish the tea. Oh, I just missed this part, but we'll have another one.